Brandon's my family. So is Bruce. I have to know the truth.
The family of Brandon Lee is in mourning, and they are also angry. It's the same mix of emotions they felt 20 years ago when Bruce Lee died mysteriously at age 32. Early reports said that 28-year-old Brandon's fatal shooting on a movie set last week was an accident. But now there is even talk of murder.
If I had a child, and then for some reason I weren't around to take care of my child, I would want whatever I had accomplished with my life to be of a benefit to him.
Brandon Lee didn't have any children, but he was planning on marrying longtime girlfriend Eliza Hutton this month. That was until tragedy struck. It was here at the Carroll Co. Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina, that actor Brandon Lee was filming The Crow. Ironically, the film is about a man who dies and comes back to life to avenge his death.
There have been so many accidents on the set of this movie.
Journalist Julianne Gary was following the strange goings-on at the Crow set for Entertainment Weekly.
A carpenter was severely burned when live wires connected with the piece of equipment he was working on. That was followed by 2 other accidents that same day. The cast and crew started referring to the curse of the Crow.
Nothing ever seemed to go right.
One crew member from the Crow set agreed to talk with us, but only if he remained anonymous.
People have tried to say it was haunted. I don't know about that. But there definitely was some bad vibes on this set.
Earlier last week, there was a sense of relief on the set of The Crow. The cast and crew had weathered all of the bizarre accidents, and there was only a week or 2 left of filming. According to the executive producer, all of the dangerous stunts were in the can. Little did they know that the curse of the Crow was about to strike with more fury than ever. Shortly after midnight last Tuesday, Brandon Lee was preparing to film a routine action scene. The script called for him to get shot at as he walked through a door carrying a bag of groceries. Michael Massey, the actor doing the shooting, is reportedly devastated by Lee's death and remains in seclusion. The gun he was using was supposed to be loaded with blanks. When the cameras rolled, Brandon Lee was performing for the last time.
And he was in, critical condition. Somehow at that point, I don't know, I've got chills right down my spine, and I felt that he's not going to make it.
Mr. Lee's heart stopped, and efforts to resuscitate him were unsuccessful.
Wednesday afternoon, Brandon Lee was pronounced dead. The autopsy revealed some shocking information.
A .44 caliber bullet was removed from Lee's body. Detectives are proceeding with the investigation.
You don't see a .44 caliber slug on a movie set, and it's just that simple.
Ed Parker Jr. is a martial arts expert, an actor who appears in a new film biography about Bruce Lee. His father trained Bruce Lee back in the 60s. He says some in the martial arts world believe that Brandon Lee was murdered.
First talking about it being a projectile, then it being a .44 caliber slug. It goes from an accident to murder.
Brandon Lee's publicist has been quoted as saying it's no longer believed to be a special effect gone wrong. He's asking for a murder probe. Look, just let me ask you whether it's going to be criminally negligent homicide. Get out of here. The DA on the case wouldn't talk with us, but Sergeant J.J. Leitner, the detective heading the investigation, did.
Has murder been ruled out?
Nothing's been ruled out. I have a gut feeling, but I can't tell anybody what it is.
So who would want to snuff out the life of this up-and-coming action star? That was the same question that was being asked back in 1973 when Bruce Lee died mysteriously from what the coroner listed as swelling of the brain.
The whole family believed that he's murdered, okay? Now,
the most popular rumor about Bruce Lee's death was that he had been rubbed out by the violent Asian gang, the Triads, who people believed were linked to rivals in the movie industry.
It was, in my father's opinion, not mine, that there was definitely foul play involved as far as the Chinese syndicate was concerned.
Because the facts in the Brandon Lee killing are so sketchy, it has led to speculation that he may also have been the victim of foul play. That theory seems to play out when you consider the chilling plot of his father's final film. In Game of Death, Bruce Lee plays an actor filming a scene in which he is shot at.
Gentlemen, these are blanks.
Unbeknownst to Bruce Lee's character, among the actors shooting at Lee is an assassin with a loaded gun. It's a chilling mirror image of what many say happened to Brandon. But many of the mourners at a memorial for Brandon Lee in Los Angeles yesterday seemed to dismiss the murder plots.
Terrible, terrible accident happened on the set.
Others are still asking questions.
So something is terribly, terribly wrong here. And either, somebody's trying to murder him or there's some kind of gross negligence.
The question remains, where did the bullet come from that killed Brandon Lee? Some believe a piece of a prop bullet without gunpowder in it may have been left accidentally in the gun. When the blank was fired at Brandon, some feel it shot out the prop bullet, mortally wounding him.
The movie was an accident waiting to happen.
The Crow crew member we spoke with says that there were many opportunities for an accident to happen.
Are the working conditions on the set of The Crow particularly bad?
Extremely long hours, 18-hour days back to back, at times pushing 90 to 100 hours a week, 6-day weeks was way too much.
Do you think that overwork, that exhaustion might have resulted in this accident?
Safety precautions, all of them were definitely not followed. It could have been prevented with better management.
The publicist for the movie The Crow denies that the working conditions were unsafe.
Certainly everyone was very tired and exhausted from the shoot, but these are professionals, and they're used to working in conditions like this.
No matter what caused Brandon Lee's tragic death, it's another serious blow to the Lee family.